This is Nobuko Sakoda. She was born 5 miles from this spot in an ancient and venerable city, Hiroshima, Japan. Here on August 6, 1945, at 8:15 in the morning, an American airplane dropped the first atom bomb. It is the request of Malcolm Kennedy of St. Catherine, Ontario, Canada, that we tell the story of Hiroshima and see how it looks today. Nobuko was one of the fortunate who escaped, and she remembers well. It was 4 days after her 9th birthday when the B-29 glided out of the sky over the heart of the city.
Yes, I was fortunate. My mother had taken me to a girls' school in the suburbs. I was on the playground when I saw the light of the bomb. It blinded my eyes. I fell to the ground, and the sound was the loudest thing I have ever heard. We went back to our city the next day and began looking for my father, who had worked in an airplane factory. I can only remember turning over hundreds of people looking at many dead faces. After 2 days of searching, we found my father. He was not dead. We took him to the suburbs and nursed him. 10 days later, we went back into the city. More than 1/3 of our people were dead or injured. Where our house had been, there was less than nothing. But that was 12 years ago when I was 9 years old. We went to work to rebuild and make a new city. The destruction was cleared away, temporary homes built, and after that, new buildings. This is Hondori, one of main streets. It was completely destroyed, but now there are stores, banks, and fine restaurants. Life goes on as before in a clean, modern city here at our coastal port in southern Japan. Everything is new, and still the building goes on. Our people have not forgotten, but they have work to do. They are busy and happy. I pray the children on this playground will not see what I did 12 years ago. We have built them a fine library. This is our modern prefecture building. Here, the Hiroshima Peace City Construction Committee continues to plan, backed by our citizens and the Japanese government. This section was nothing but an atomic desert. Now, there are nice homes. We purposely left the Industrial Promotion Hall standing, the only one that survived, so close to bomb zero, as a reminder of what happened. But across the way is a new baseball stadium for Japan's favorite pastime. This is where I live, the same spot as before. The bomb exploded down there at the end of the street, less than 2,000 feet away. All my neighbors and playmates who were home were killed. My cousins, aunts, uncles, and grandparents are all dead. The Grand Bridge of Peace was built after the war with its symbol of Hiroshima, which has become famous. We did not think it possible that we would ever see such buildings here as these. Our Peace Memorial Hall, our city auditorium, the Peace Memorial Museum. Here is our Goddess of Peace. These buildings buildings are the American Atomic Casualty Laboratories, where they are curing our people who were hurt. And this place is where all the unknown people are buried, the ones who cannot be cured. In the middle of this place, which we call Peace Park, is our symbol in memory of the known dead. There are more than 71,000 names here. But many more people have died as a result of the atom bomb. Some of my people still dislike Americans because of what they did to our city. But most of us realize that in that terrible war, any nation that had the atom bomb would have done the same against its enemy. And here we have inscribed the obituary to all atomic victims, Japanese words which, when translated to your language of America, say, "Repose in peace, for the error shall never be made again."